Seventh episode of Walking Dead, season 6 just went off, entitled Heads Up, and this will contain spoilers if you don't want to hear them, so just warning you. Got to hear what happened to Glenn. Get to finally find out exactly what's going on, and there are theories that Glenn managed to crawl under the dumpster that was there, and those were true. That's the way it happened. Luckily he made it out. I don't know for how long he's going to be alive, since Negan, I guess is how you say it, which I think killed him in the comics, has been cast for the show. Not on the show yet, but possibly saw part of his group last week. But for now, Glenn's back. Ran into Enid out in the middle of that little area they're in, and they slowly made it back to town together. Got some balloons and let them go to show us a sign that he was alright. Which is great for Maggie, great for everybody, especially her since she's pregnant. It was amazing that some of those people actually got that right, that crawling on the dumpster, but I don't know. Still feel bad. Still I feel like something bad's gonna happen to him at some point. What else happened? Rick and Carl were teaching that kid they saved at the quarry. Can't remember his name. Teaching them how to shoot a gun. And he also managed to steal some bullets, which leads me to think he was going to possibly try and shoot Carl. Possibly even Rick, but I mean, Rick's not gonna die. I don't think Carl's gonna die. They're two main important people for the show, I think, for long term. Especially Rick. I mean, they seem to be possibly grooming Carl for a leadership role as he gets older. So that's not gonna be good. Somebody's probably gonna die next week, since it's a mid-season finale. Rick seemed to be making some progress with some people. Somebody told him that he didn't want Rick to give up on him, even though he was telling him that as Rick was helping shore up a wall, which seems like he's not giving up on people. Rick also helped save Spencer, the guy that ran into the wall with a truck. And I don't know, there's some dumb people in this town. Really dumb people. I don't know how they survived before. Rick and everybody got there, but I guess they never had any big problem that they had to deal with. Because if the wolves, had come up and Rick and everybody wouldn't have been there, wolves would have killed everybody in the town and just burned it. It would have been a massacre. I mean, it was already pretty bad, but help with Carol and Morgan and everybody, they pushed them away. I don't know. I'm starting to think they need to find somewhere that's good for them and kind of focus on that, because it's hard dealing with all these people. I mean, Glenn about died. I mean, there's been other deaths in the city with the wolves. Tara almost died helping close to the beginning when they were looking for supplies. I mean, it's just, I don't know how much you want to actually help them when they're constantly putting lives at risk. So I don't know. Next week's probably is going to change everything, since at the end of this episode, the structure that was semi-burnt with the truck and the fire and everything at the beginning of the show, or more towards the beginning of the season, fell over, and of course it fell right into town and crushed the fence, knocked right on over. So there's going to be a whole lot of walkers pouring in next week. They're gonna just have, there's so many walkers, tons of them. It's gonna be hard to deal with it. Looks like town's probably over. So I don't know how they're going to be able to pull that back. I mean, you still got Daryl coming back with Abraham and Sasha. Maybe they'll be able to run a few of them over, but just looking really bad. Yeah, I'm going to call it here. Leaving some of it vague where you can watch it. And I will see y'all next time.